what?
Get a drink, yeah?
Go to the bar for us. I'll have brandy and coke.
Vodka and orange juice. Cheers, son.
Hi, Dave. How are we doing, kids?
Fucking superb, sir. Absolutely superb.
Can't wait to see you, mate. There are only books and only films and everything. I got some questions for you, Ash.
Cool.
All right, man?
Outside, fun.
Yeah. I think everyone's expecting it to be the same as my normal shows where it's a Q&A. The trouble with this is, me interviewing everyone else, I don't get time to talk about me, do I?
Dave, you are right. You're a flash, man. Fair play.
100%.
It's got to be said, man. It's got to be said, much fair play.
No,
Let you use the coals in.
I don't know where it is.
Oh yeah.
Dave will basically get a stand, walk forward, have a little quick chat with the audience. You guys get it. We'll come on, move the seats back, move the desk back.
So what do you want me to go and talk for about 5 minutes first?
Yeah, just a couple of minutes. They're darkening it out the back. They put a spotlight on you.
Previously known as the Yellow Pages of the Underworld, and is sometimes referred to in the press as the most feared man in Britain. So on that note, please give a warm welcome to your host for this evening, Dave Courtney, OB.
Don't stop. Right. The format of today's show is, I normally do a questions and answer thing, right? The format of today's show is going to be a bit Jonathan Rossi. I'm going to be sitting here interviewing Howard Marks, Jason Marriner and Carlton Leach. I'm Dave Courtney. Hello, pleased to meet you. I can't see fucking no one out there. First of all, we're going to have Carlton Leach, right? A very tasty bastard indeed, a man who was in charge of the ICF, West Ham. I'm not the biggest football fan in the world, but any fucker that can ring somebody up and get 15,000 people to go pay their own fare and go to Belgium and have a fight, I'm going to be the cunt's friend. You get what I mean? Right? How many people can you get to come and fight for you on a Saturday night? Not many. That cunt got 15,000 to go to Belgium and pay their own money, so fuck it. I'm his mate. Carlton Leach, please come out. Please.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, wish I was saying the same.
As usual. We are good friends, really.
Right, there's a question.
I should have my sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
West Ham. Why West Ham?
Dan, the old man, really. He's a hard West Ham supporter, East London born, and I remember them winning the FA Cup in 1964. Do you remember that? No.
No, come there. I think it was in the speed.
No.
Of a load of people.
I was only 5, and then I remember being on the old man's shoulders at Green Street, the old double-decker bus cannon with a scarf in him, Daisy Oldham and Rattle. And the old man had me dressed up in clown and blue, and
He was only 28.
yeah, I still walk around with his shoulders now. He's only that big. And he started the passion, and in I remember 1965, 6 years old, he took me everywhere, like London derbies, West Ham, and just grew from there. Really, it's just.
I want to get some nitty-gritty ones. Any memorable, good ICF moments with Swansea?
God, that's a few. That was the old First Division, yeah.
Is there any of the firm in here?
The Jacks? Got any of the Jacks here?
Well, you would say that. There's about 30 men. Now he's on his own. He's good boys.
Dave,
Fucking good boys.
Listen.
See him at 300 and you can't.
Dave, there's 15,000. Oh, there's 15,000 people out back. Just paid their own fare. I remember the old Swansea ground coming down here, the old First Division when he was in it, and good days, good hardcore support. Very similar to West Ham, really. Not like a big glory team, down to earth, nitty gritty, and good people. And I've been up to Swansea. I've got good few friends here, and every time I've come up, I've been made welcome and top stuff. And this is a little incident. I went to Dave's fight and. Enzo was fighting and got like VIP and I spent all the night with all the Swansea boys, like the few of the Jacks come up, things, so I had a great night, you know what I mean? And there I am in London on my own manor, and it was all your people who was around me looking after me, and it was a really good night, so thank you for that.
He was actually walking around going, I fucking love you, I do. I will jack myself, I am there. People say I look like Carlton Leach, I do.
Anyway, David, can I just ask you a question? Sitting there, funny man. Why are you Mr. Dave Courtney, OBE?
The OBE.
Come on, where's the OBE come from? I know, but...
The OBE comes from this, right?
Not Star Wars.
Oh, what a funny cunt. Anyway,
Sorry.
The OBE is this. It says in the book, right? It says in the British law book, it becomes an offence to call yourself an OBE or MBE if you do not actually own one. Well, I collect old war medals and that, right? And I actually own one. I bought a 1922 OBE for Elizabeth something or other, so I do actually own one, right? This is fact, listen. I wish they'd all clap down my police station like that, because they fucking hate me, but I do actually own one, so by their rules, I am allowed to call myself OBE. And I've sent letters off. If anyone wants to go and try this, you're more than welcome. If you want to send a letter off to number 10 Downing Street, saying any cunning thing, anything at all, they will send you a little bit of card back like that with to whoever your name is, you know. We have received your fucking correspondence and we'll be in touch in due course. Well, I've sent it from Dave Courtney, OBE. And it was Tony Blair at the time, and he sent me back to Dave Courtney, OBE. Fucking prick. Don't even know. He don't even know he's giving them to the cunt.
Yeah, he's talking about it. Look what he's done for the last 10 years.
He's cool, he's good, yeah.
So he's a prick, go on.
Right, the doorman part of your life, the
announcer.
Yeah.
Have you all seen the film Rise of a Soldier? Yeah. Good. Well, basically that outlines a summary of my life. The bouncing weren't really the biggest part of my life, it was obviously the football. But I've got a reputation on the terraces with West Ham, ICF, blah, blah, blah. And I've got quite a good reputation. And it just happened, I loved a row. But instead of going every Saturday getting nicked and fucking fines, now someone come along, there was a fighter club, my pal was doing the door, and they needed someone to stand in. And it was just, I happened to be there. And because of like, I loved a row, they went, do you want to get paid for fighting? I said, fucking hell, I'm actually getting paid for it now. So, and that's just how it started, as just a giggle, being with my mates at the door. But obviously, as the years progressed, it got a bit more serious. I.e., first time, I mean, I lost, the only thing about a doorman is I lost my first wife then to that lifestyle. Sticking a football hooligan, who just used to go to football every week, and then putting him in a club full of women was a bad thing, you know what I mean? It was the other part of the F plan. I'd done the fighting, now it was the fucking. So, and I lost my first wife down to my misbehaviours, but she's a wicked woman, and but that's the way it goes. And then the seriousness got in it. I realised it was the money potential, getting your own doors, as you well know, Dave, yourself, and it just built up, and the money was good. Hello? Am I still in? Yeah. The money was good, and from then, it just escalated, and I think when we got to about 1988, before that was the old Dickie Bow doorman, you was getting £50 a night, all the swanky clubs and all that. Everyone used to finish 2 o'clock in the morning.
He had a security company on the other side of the Thames.
The proper side.
On the other side of them, they actually think they're posh. Their muggers actually go, excuse me.
If you can find your mother.
So we weren't always like best of mates like I pretend to be now.
No. There was a massive rivalry in the days, wasn't there, Dave? Yeah. We never, like Cardiff and Swansea, that rivalry, but that was even away from the football, that was just day-to-day rivalry. Yeah. You would not go across the Birmingham. But the thing was, on my mother's side, my mother's South London, and my nan and my family were from Bermondsey, and my uncles all supported Millwall. So I was in a massive dilemma coming from the East End, so once a week I had to support Millwall. So I'd go around the paper shop or the sweet shop and get my head kicked in. I was only about 7, 8, but bless them, they're a good family, and they support Millwall, that's their problem, you know what I mean?
It was the rave scene coming in, right, where every fucking club needed twice as many doormen. Yeah, not fuck knows why, because no disrespect to doormen today, right, but like, I come from an era where if you lost a fight as a doorman, the governor sacked you and got a better fighter. Yeah, nowadays, you poor cunts have got your name, address, photograph, fingerprint, and if you hit somebody back once, the governor has to take you down to the police station, you get the sack. So how the fuck are you supposed to get good at doing something, fighting, if you're not allowed to do it?
And they want
How the fuck are you going to get good at it if you just hit someone back once, you're sacked?
And they want you to hold them till the police come along, ring the police, and hand them over and do a statement and go to court against them. Don't they, basically? But the thing was, that when I started off as a bouncer, I was sort of like the first one off the terraces in West Ham to get into that scene, and then all my mates were seeing me like standing there, you know, with all the birds and fighting every week again. Oh, it gets a chance. So I started taking all the boys off the terraces and put them on the doors. So basically, I built out, they was all like the best fighters West Ham, all my pals, so I started giving them work as doormen. And that's the beginning of the door scene for me, but and it was still a laugh. It weren't until really 88 in the drug scene when I took the first pill.
We were friends by then, man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's when we started liking each other. But that did break a lot of barriers. I mean, as soon as we started taking the ease, I mean, let's go to a place called Downham Tavern, yeah, over south, and it was all Millwall's top boys, they was all in there, and I was allowed to go in there and do my thing and everything, not sell drugs, I'd never do that.
You'd give them away. You'd give them away. You know, I should have a pill.
Yeah, and that's what it was like. It was all going like that, cuddling, and they was going, come down.
They said, where's Carlton? I went, Carlton, put your clothes on, get off the speaker. Get down here.
Why are you sucking that dummy? But that's what it was like. And the scene in the film with me taking the first tee was exactly spot on just how it was. And for the next 10 years, I was exactly the same. Fucking standing there.
And everyone was frightened to tell him, look, you can't dance, mate, because he thought he was the bollocks, right? He's going, Dave, I can moonwalk forward. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, no, the thing is, no one argued, it's my security. I had 20 lumps around me. That's all about 40 stone each. But the great days, don't remember them well. Shame.
The football fighting on the terraces, people, actually were an awful lot to do with the growth of the raves.
Yeah,
right? This is what happened. At the time as they made all football stadiums all seated, was at the time when the rave scene was kicking off, right? Now, whether you're involved in it or not, please believe me, standing at one end of a fucking pitch with 10,000 geezers all going, whatever the fucking words of the song was, I don't know. Or you bastard, or whatever. Right? He's fucking addictive. You do the whole thing with a fucking hard on, right? For the rest of the 6.5 days a week, you're a bricklayer or a greengrocer, it ain't happening for you. But that afternoon, it is quite something, right? When now they make it all seated, it's very hard to be in a fucking football, fucking tribal, let's have it kind of mood when you're all sitting in lines. Right, and every time you go, someone goes, sit down, sorry.
Oh, you knocked the drink over.
You know, right? So at that time, all the fucking football people left that Saturday afternoon scene and joined the Saturday night scene where they went into a club. Didn't matter if you were shy or not, 'cause it was all dark. You took this thing and everyone went like that. You know what I mean, yeah? And so that afternoon Saturday lot became...
I can also say, Dave, it also got rid of that aggression. And the mad thing about it, all that energy you had as a youngster... Yeah, no, but I'm saying you're in there like 12 hours sweating, going, you know what I mean? All your veins coming out your head, nothing to do with steroids. But no, it just fucking... It was another way of getting rid of that energy. But great days, you know what I mean? I know I shouldn't say, ecstasy were the best thing since sliced bread, but in them days they was. I mean, I never took drugs till I was 29, Dave, like we said, like 29 years old, and I took the first D. Kids are taking drugs at 14 now.
A slice of bread, I wouldn't tell you. Don't make me dance any better. Listen, Nigel Benn, he introduced me to Nigel Benn, he was his like our man. He used to have the most mental parties.
Yeah, massive, yeah.
He had a big posh house, so you can imagine Nigel Benn's house, right?
But yeah, mentioned it, and yeah, we sort of like, it was through Nigel, so we got really, really pally, and I was doing that little circle and that, and Nigel was DJing in between fights, and I grew up with Nigel's older brother, great boxer, great man, and miss him now, he's a born-again Christian, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, and good luck to him and his family, and but I still miss the great days with him, because we had some great parties, Dave will tell you that, and the mad thing in between the fights, the World Cup fights, and I should say this, and then fucking running up Nigel, and then I used to throw a pill in his mouth. Yeah, and then like 2 attempts later, the rep was like, and also I was standing in his club, and he'd go like that, and he'd come out and all of a sudden he'd go, this right hand, he'd go, bang, fuck, and it's him, you've done me up again, like that. And that's what it's like, so, yes, I did give him his first pill. no, we just, no, great days, him, Tony, all of us, It was a nice bliss there, wasn't it? Like, and then when I took, you know, like from the ministry days, you know, the crowd and the people and.
The reason I didn't actually want to be that close to you, I've got to understand, because every cunt around here ended up dying. I'm not being funny. The last 3 geezers that went out for a ride with a Range Rover ended up all over the television. Yeah. You know, so if he ever says, look, coming out Saturday, he went, no. There's a good documentary on the telly.
All my mates after they got bikes, but, and walked everywhere. Yeah, what was we up to? Yeah, Nigel Benn, anyway, I ended up being best man at his wedding, didn't I? He asked me to be best man, godfather to his twins.
I was surprised, mate. I was surprised, mate.
Bridesmaid. But no, honour to be there, part of the scene, walking him out of the fights, well-titled fights. The best days, obviously, when me and Tony were doing it, and Tony died, and it was very hard to do the last 3 or 4 fights when he was retiring with other people, because we had this little thing going with me, Tony and Nigel. We used to go out to Tenerife in the training camps, run with him, well, I try to, and you know, it's great days. And Dave was there, many of the parties, and a good man, isn't he? And,
I never went running with him. I used to do my running in a cab.
And obviously I walked Frank Bruno out with Nigel when he won the world title at Wembley. So another nice man, top man, Frank. And it's just a little story about with Nigel. You know, people don't really realise reading between lines. You see the fires of the foot soldier, and we couldn't really mention the boxing days and stuff we'd done and bits and pieces. And it was the British Boxing Board stopped me to after Tony died. They said Nigel couldn't have it with me, and I couldn't walk him out to his next fight. Sugar Ray Malinga in Newcastle. They said it was bad publicity for him, and he said no, I want him. Anyway, due to the publicity pressure, I didn't walk him out, and he lost. That was when he proposed to Caroline. He actually lost his fight. And prior to that, he'd been winning them all with us walking him out. And it's really hard for me to sit losing my best mate, who had died, and then seeing Nigel walk out without me. And so I had the 2 dilemmas, like the pressure, and then. But after that, he said, no, I want you back, Cole. He said, the next fight he was fighting, and he said, no, I definitely want you back. You've got to walk me out. And we was doing the Steve Collins fights, and the 2 fights. And this is nice thing. I had seen Frank for a little while, and it was just after Tony died, and we was at Manchester, and he was in the training room, and they used to go backstage, and Frank used to support Nigel, and I'm standing outside, and Frank was sitting there, he was looking over me, Cole, come over here. He used to talk like that. And he went, you all right? And I said, yeah, I'm not Harry, I'm Cole. And he went, oh no, Harry. And he said, you know, he's just really sincere. He said, no, you're really all right. He said, if you need someone to talk to, anything we can chat and do. And the man was so sincere, and he really, like, out of all the people, like, this is in his late days, Frank Bruno, he's called me and made a point of pulling me over, just to ask me how my feelings are. To me, that meant a lot, and it shows the character of the man, that he's another good man, a real man.
He thought you had a gram, you cunt, that's all he
But, no, listen,
he didn't know he liked you, he just thought you had a gram, he'd run out, you know.
He did do drugs, anyway.